Hey, are you a business owner, entrepreneur, or professional? If so, we want you to apply to be a featured guest on our show. My name is Adam Torres, and I host the Mission Matters series of podcasts. I've recorded over 3,000 episodes, and we are just getting started. How do you know if you'd be a good guest to be on the show? Well, only one way to find out, and that's to apply, but I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We want guests that have a story to tell, guests with a brand, a product, or a service that can benefit my audience of listeners. If this sounds like you, go to missionmatters.com and click on Be Our Guest to apply. I'd love to talk to you and get to know more about your story. Again, head on over to missionmatters.com and click on Be Our Guest to apply. All right, now let's get into the show. Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Mission Matters. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres to keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have Sam Sayani on the line. He's Executive Director over at Another Joy Foundation. Sam, welcome to the show.
Good morning, Adam. How are you?
All right, I'm doing well and great to have you on. I know you were referred to us over by Kumar Zaman, and we're going to talk today about the COVID relief flight to India that you have planned. And I think maybe just to get us started, let's just tell us a little bit more about Another Joy Foundation.
Great. Adam, Another Joy Foundation is a nonprofit organization based in Las Vegas. It was founded by Alden Crawley, and he's the president of the organization. The mission for Another Joy Foundation really literally started out with his own personal experience when we were visiting Africa to deliver an aircraft. And we are aviation professionals. And when we were delivering these new aircraft to different parts of the world, some of the children that would come to meet us and we would hand over small toys, they would get so excited about it. And these are toys that have already been played once, and this is bringing another joy to the children, thus the name Another Joy Foundation. And so the idea struck that many aircraft are being delivered with empty cargo compartment or the entire cabin, and why don't we utilize this for humanitarian causes? And that's how the mission started, to deliver toys and books, but it grew on to deliver many other medical supplies and humanitarian needs that various parts of the world need at any given time.
Man, what a great idea and what a great mission. I've seen, I've heard of that. I think, what's it called when it goes back with no cargo with anything? Is that more passengers? Is it like a one leg, or how do they call it? Isn't there a name? I don't know anything about aviation, by the way, Sam, but I know
these are correct. These are called ferry flights, and ferry flights are generally delivery flights that aircraft is delivered to the end user when they purchase it, or when it comes to the U.S. for maintenance purposes, as it is in the case of this particular situation where Sky One is the owner of the aircraft. They are based in Dubai. They purchased this aircraft, and it was here to have maintenance done. This is called a reactivation flight. Once the aircraft is resurrected from storage facility, it is flying back to Dubai and then onward to Garuda. And we approach the principals. They graciously agreed. Give you an idea, normally it would cost about $1 million to carry on a 747 flight from here to India full of cargo. And so that has been a very gracious gesture from Sky One, and we are very grateful to them.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. And so I know you have a flight planned, and it's going to be really aimed at relief in India. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, the material and all the donations have been supplied by many donors, but noteworthy are Seva organization and Sarva Dharma, which are two large organizations. They have provided bulk of oxygen canisters, oxygen generators, medication, sanitation material, and lots of medical supplies. And we are ready to go. Our team has worked very, very hard. And it will be flown over 17 countries and land in New Delhi, deliver the services, and then it will go on to maintenance and into the service.
Wow, what an amazing story. And so, like, if people are listening and they want to get involved, I mean, how do people do that? Like, how do people get involved with the mission, with another Joy Foundation in general? Obviously, we want them to work on the current project that you're at, but overall, the organization, I mean, it just seems awesome. Like, how do people get involved?
Yes, absolutely. Currently, we have a GoFundMe page going. What happens is when the material is supplied and the aircraft is delivered, we pitch in for the fuel and the logistics support of the aircraft. So we raise funds from general public. So many times we will just put it up from ourselves. So we have set up a GoFundMe page. If you just type GoFundMe, Another Joy Foundation, the URL will come up, and you can make your donations there. It's large or small donation. Everything is appreciated, and 100% of that money that is raised goes directly into supporting the mission, such as this one. Again, and we have another joyfoundation.org, and that is our website. You can find all the contacts there. Feel free to contact any support, either physical, your experience in this space, any support you can provide will be highly appreciated.
No, that's wonderful. And, you know, Sam, I always ask, you know, the guests that come on the show, I always ask them, I mean, what's their mission and what matters to them and why do they do what they do? So I'll ask you the same. So why do you do what you do?
Okay, that's a great question. Over the years, collectively, we have over 100 years of experience in the industry, in the aviation industry. And all of us, as we reach twilights of our life, we always look for legacy and what can we do to support and make the world a better place. This is something we know, this is something we do very well, and we found this resource a tremendous source of joy and satisfaction. There are 180 crises going on in any part of the world on any given month. The need is tremendous, but the biggest problem is the logistics solution for the donors. How do we get what we need to donate to the location? So not only that we are working with the current aircraft owner, we are working on having a global care organization which will have its own fleet that can react at minutes' notice and activate emergency relief mission around the world. That is our 3 to 5 year plan, is to have our own fleet of airplanes and helicopters that can provide this mission around the world.
Man, Sam, that's an ambitious mission. That's big time. I love it. This is great to see your vision and to see your plans for the organization and really your plans for doing good and being of service. And what I also like is that, sometimes when we think of nonprofits or we think of other things and people think about how they can get involved in the world and just, giving back, and they might think, well, I do this or I do that, or maybe I don't have something to contribute. And look what you did. You found, you and your partners and everyone else, you found something to take your expertise as a pilot, right, and your corner of the world and take it and think creatively. And now look how much you've done throughout the years. It's amazing.
Look, on this particular mission, we have over 25 different organizations that are participating, including FedEx, UPS, Unical, and a host of others. And I hope I'm not missing a lot of names out, but there are a host of organizations that have come forward, participated, provided hundreds of thousands of dollars of either cash or kind services, and we have orchestrated. We are humbled by the generosity of the people and the organizations. Once you create a spark, it creates the energy that you absolutely cannot believe. And we are honestly and truly very grateful and humble that all the support that we're getting. We are simply the conduit. We're simply providing a coordination services to connect the dots and bring these pieces together for the ultimate objective of providing relief to a much needed area in the world right now. COVID is a vicious enemy at this point that the entire humanity is facing, and no amount of effort is too large.
Man, that's great. Well, Sam, if somebody wants to connect and wants to get involved, one more time. So, what's your website and where can they find the GoFundMe?
If you do GoFundMe, Another Joy Foundation, the URL will come up right on the first page, and you connect it to a GoFundMe page. And our website is anotherjoyfoundation.org. It's all connected, no space, anotherjoyfoundation.org.
Fantastic. Well, Sam, really appreciate you coming on the show today and all the great work that you're doing. I mean, love bringing mission-centered organizations and entrepreneurs on the show. So you definitely fit that mold. So thank you. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you got a lot of value out of this. Hope you learned a lot. I sure did, and I learned the different ways for us to rethink on how we're going to support. And I'm on that GoFundMe page right now, and we're definitely going to do what we can over here. So and don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Also, if this is your first time listening. And Sam, really, it's been a pleasure, and good luck with everything. And I'm happy to bring this to my audience. And have a great rest of your day. So appreciate you coming on the show.
Adam, my friend, now you have become an official member of Another Joy Foundation. Congratulations. We expect,
all right.
We expect similar services from you in the future, and thank you so very much for reaching out to us.